When you get to about 16 years old, you will do calculus, and within calculus there's a section on sketching graphs. So in this video we're going to try and sketch this graph. So natural log of x looks like this, and here it's 1. I'm expecting you to know this. And sine of x looks like this. When you sine whatever, the output will be between 1 and -1. So we just oscillate between 1 and -1. So now let's try and sketch this graph. So notice that what you put into this bubble here, it will be from 0 to infinity. It will never be a negative number. So on the negative side there will be nothing, because you can never put a -10 into this bubble here. You can never put a -10 into there. So in the negative realm and dead on 0 there will be nothing. Now let's look at 1 here. 1. So when x is 1, natural log of 1 will be 0. It's right here. And when you sine 0, it will be 0. So we know it passes through this point here. Now let's just imagine, remember dead on 0 it breaks down. It's undefined, dead on 0. But just to the right of 0, let's just say around here, natural log of something that's just to the right of 0, it would be a very, very negative big number. Let's just imagine this is -1000. So you've just to the right of 0, imagine you putting -1000 into here, and just before you get to 0, just before you get to 1, let's just imagine around here is not to scale, -100. Just imagine this. So -100. So when you're here, you imagine you putting in -1000. Just before you get to 1, imagine this is -100. Imagine you putting a -100. Now when you sign a -1000, so the sine graph looks like this. Let's just imagine that this is -1000, and let's just imagine somewhere around here is -100. So in between here and here you're going to have lots and lots of oscillations, and then there's going to be so many oscillations. Remember, one oscillation is 2 pi, and then 4 pi will be another oscillation. Well, in between here and here you're going to have so many oscillations, because it's traveling from -1000 to -100. So your actual graph will look something like this. Remember, dead on 0 it breaks down, it's undefined. So in between it will look something like this. Remember, the output will be from 1 to -1, so it's just going to oscillate between the two. Now in between here and here, what you put into this bubble will be -1000 and -100. So there will be so many oscillations in between the two. So many oscillations. Now dead on 1 it will be 0. So we know it's going to be like this. And then just remember that this bubble here, natural log, it climbs to, don't forget, the natural log has the ability to climb up to, I don't know, let's say 1 million, but just very slow. It does have the ability to go up. It goes to infinity basically. So remember, one cycle is 2 pi. So as you go beyond 1, it will still oscillate, but it just quietens down. It doesn't oscillate as fast. And then as time goes on, it will oscillate, but very slowly. So wait there. So imagine it looking something like this. It does still oscillate. So from 1 to infinity, what you put into, don't forget, when this has the ability to go up to, let's say, 1 million. So it still oscillates, but just very slow, So your graph will look something like this. Okay.